Pisces, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to do your reading for the month of January. To see this full reading, click the link in my bio and subscribe to my YouTube to see part 2 of this reading. Subscribe to tier 1 of my Patreon. Alright, so boom, Pisces. I really feel like you get a really bad rap for being delusional. People think that you're really confused, that you live in La La Land, you live in a fantasy land. And while that may be true, people still really underestimate while that may be true for those who are not aware of themselves, of their nature, their ability to do this way too easily. For those of you who are, aware, are self-aware, no, you're really not into that. You really don't show up that way. You really don't live your life that way, And people, you get a really bad rap because people think that you're this confused or this delusional about everything. And I just feel like you kind of see things really clearly. You heavy on the knowing or seeing, witnessing true love, witnessing what it looks like when someone really cares enough about you to show up a certain way. For some of you, the first time that you've ever really experienced it was you showing up this way for other people. But heavy on the knowing what it looks like, knowing what genuine true love and support looks like, and not settling for anything else. Refusing to be available for the people who cannot love you and appreciate you correctly. If you know that my Pisces readings are not just for my Pisces, but they're also for my high priests and high priestesses, my intuitives. And I just really feel like being able to go a lot longer dealing with people, not talking to people, not seeking people out, because you have no desire to connect with fake ass people. You don't want fake relationships. You don't want connections in your life that don't have any substance. I got a gift. Have you on the gifts coming in? People are appreciating you. This being a big one this month that you don't know are coming. People supporting you without asking for things in return. You may not be used to that, but a lot of that. And I just feel like the people who don't want to be there, you allow them to go sit somewhere else in the corner and you ignore them. Truly. The people who don't appreciate you, the people who don't want to show up, don't want what you have to offer, the people who don't take your advice. You ain't confused about none of it. You know who's who. You know who has to get the fuck away from you. You know what's going on. Someone writes you off as really emotional, really delusional. You're just confused. You must be confused. Heavy on the fucking gaslighting. Not having it. Not allowing someone to show up this way, treat you this way anymore. 333 on the clock. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, soul, sky, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the month of January. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. I feel like paperwork is really important this month. Making sure that your paperwork is right. Some of you, man, you started some paperwork you weren't aware of. Someone or you're dealing with people like this who start things that they're not aware of. My other business debit card just came in. Heavy on the getting things, getting business debit cards, getting business accounts, business credit cards. But heavy on this energy is helping people develop their businesses, or it's time for you to develop your business. It's time for you to develop your business, which is helping other people develop their businesses. Take it to the next level. Heavy on the helping other people grow and making sure that you are helping yourself grow the same way that you're helping others grow. check your mail. Make sure you're checking your mail. Make sure you're sending out the paperwork, or you have to make sure that you stay on top of someone that you're working with this way. Paperwork is a really big one. Making sure that you meet certain deadlines, that you file. This could be taxes, that you get shit in order in a timely fashion. All right, let's pull. I like the way this shit look. Sexy. I really feel like you start to do certain things when you start to like the way the results that you get, the progress that's made. Your career, your creativity, how you're feeling spiritually, your love life, your romantic love life, and the connections closest to you. And at the bottom of the deck, your finances, how you are taking care of your finances, how your relationship with money is, how you're budgeting. Yeah, so, alright, so boom. As far as your career goes, Mammy Kumba Bang. Mammy Kumba Bang. I hope I said that right. I'm not sure. But as far as your business goes, Speak Up is out here. She's wearing blue. I love it. So heavy on the working on your throat chakra this month. Working on your throat chakra this month being really beneficial to you career-wise. But speak up with the creatrix out here. So I love this. Which is the magician in this card. And I just really feel like you need to speak up about what it is that you have created, what it is that you've manifested. This this could be tomorrow when the moon moves into Pisces, really taking advantage of the moon moving into Pisces and using that time to manifest the fuck out of your life, like honoring this transit and how it can really be beneficial to you. I really feel like closed mouths don't get fed. Having to toot your own horn, letting people know, you know, to put some respect on your name. It's that type of energy, letting people know this is what I've done, this is who I've worked with. Heavy on the reviews, the reviews, the referrals, yeah, testimonies. What is it, baby? They acting wild. They driving daddy crazy. Have you on Ace of Swords energy, speaking up. Have you on the receipts. You know, my work speaks for itself. Making sure, but this is what a lot of you may feel, that your work speaks for itself, and while it does, I still genuinely feel like you have to show up. You have to, I don't want to say sell yourself, but let people know that they can find you. They can find, you know, that you offer certain services. Stop it, Raina. That you having on listening to your inner child at this time, because your creativity, when it comes to creativity, which is the very next card, Sukuyan, scarcity is out here. So really being disconnected from the inner child. You may be doing the practical thing. You may have gotten really caught up doing the practical thing, and this is what I mean, people thinking that you're such a dreamer that you are lost somehow in La La Land and not getting shit done. Meanwhile, I really feel like that is you're in the exact opposite energy. You are so practical right now. You are so focused on making sure that you take care of yourself. that you handle your responsibilities, that you pay your bills on time, that you, whatever it is that you take, that you grow, that you are disciplined, that you're not allowing yourself time to create, room to create. You're not being that lenient with yourself. I also feel like, right, the Tower card. This may also be with your children. If you have children, you could be really stern on them, be really short with them. This I feel like this crashes somehow. You get really upset, or you get really overwhelmed, or there's a meltdown somehow emotionally because of the way that you are not allowing yourself to time or room to create, to have fun, to express yourself. Um, you're showing up and taking care of others and making sure that others, you have you on the you standing behind others, making sure that they create, and it aging you. Heavy on it aging you. You're showing up a lot, looking a lot older than you actually are. Spiritually, come in, just let her in. Just let her in because it's relevant. It's relevant. You gotta let your inner child in. You just do. It's time to build a whole new relationship with your inner child, needing to go back to when you were a child and the things that were kind of denied to you, the things that you weren't allowed to do, and doing them now, making it a point to do them. Because with that really comes that inner awakening that allows you to expand on what it is that you've already built. Some of you have built something, but you're stagnant. You're at a standstill. It's cool, Pop. And Aquarius feels like they have to leave. They have to leave to go be with their child, or they have to. They're ready to go. They just want to relax, so they just want to be with you. But there's a calling elsewhere. Someone calls them elsewhere. Whatever. When it comes to you spiritually, Queen Nefertiti is out here, alchemy. I just really feel like needing to affirm that you feel better than you fucking do. If you are not feeling so well, needing to affirm that you are happy. If you are feeling under the weather, needing to affirm that you are healthy. Needing to affirm certain things about yourself and about your life. So that you can create that reality for yourself. Really honoring that you are the creator of your reality. Queen of Pentacles, loving, nurturing yourself, tending to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Tending to your environment, really finding out what it is that you really value the most. Heavy on the slowing down. This could be nurturing the people closest to you, the relationships closest to you. Affirming that you have enough time, affirming that, you are valuable when you do nothing. You are valuable when you rest. Money comes to you. You work smarter and not harder. That energy. Mam Lambo is out here self-sabotage when it comes to relationships. I really feel like this is your energy. Not being able to, not having healed from something, showing up a certain way. A lot of you are like, I am successful. I'm a successful woman. I'm independent. I'm this, I'm that. You run down the fucking list of all of the great qualities about you, and you can't understand why someone will want to be with you. And a lot of it is that you really are too wrapped up in yourself, or so wrapped up in yourself in a way that you refuse to compromise. You don't want anyone to ever hurt you or knock you down or not see you as so strong that like it's a turn off. It's off-putting to people. It's like, oh, you so fucking happy by yourself, but then stay by yourself. You so secure, you so. Meanwhile, like it's one of those things that there has to be a balance, because even if you don't feel so stable and secure in your solitude, affirming this to yourself, but not so much to someone else that they feel as if there's no room for them. People don't like when you're needy, but they still want to feel needy. I often say that in regards to men. Heavy on this being dealing with a man. They don't want you to be needy, but they want to feel needed, and there has to be a balance. And so while you affirm this to yourself, maybe you're not affirming this out loud every 2 seconds, that you don't need nobody, you don't want nobody, you don't care if you have nobody, if you don't, people, something about this, someone not feeling like you genuinely give a shit whether they're there or not. And this also being you feeling like someone doesn't give a shit whether you're genuinely doesn't give a shit whether you're there or not. Meanwhile, might not even be the truth. That's kind of what you tell yourself, and you run with it, and you know it's you're self-sabotaging certain connections. No, stop that. I also really feel like Aunt Nancy is out here. So are you okay? Aunt Nancy is out here, betrayal. So when it comes to your closest relationships out here, you really feel betrayed by everyone. I really do, like left and right. Some of you feel betrayed by your exes. Some of you feel betrayed by the person that you are currently dealing with. For some of you, you feel betrayed by everybody but the person that you're currently dealing with. Some of you feel betrayed by your mother. You feel betrayed by your father. You feel betrayed by your exes. You feel betrayed by your friends. They feel betrayed by you even, but nah, I really feel like you being on the receiving end of this with the Seven of Cups. And meanwhile, I feel like you confused somehow, or you're a little delusional when it comes to people being against you. So watch for this. Watch for feeling like people are more against you than they actually are. Also watch for some of you decide to straight disconnect from certain people because you dreamt of them betraying you. You didn't even find no actual proof. You dreamt of them fucking betraying you in some regard, and you ran with it. You took that as fact and you ran with it without having proof. And I really feel like it's important for you to find proof, especially
Mommy, it's me.
I see you, baby.
Mommy, it's me.
I see you, baby. No, stop. Come on, stop. Sit under my desk.
Say hi.
No.
I want to say hi. Hi.
Anyway, let the inner child in. Truly. Surrender is out here in regards to money. I just feel like you know, honor the flow of it. Honor where you may be doing really well one week and not as well as you want the next week, you know. Not fighting it, not feeling like you have to show up a certain way to be competition with anyone, like honoring the flow of your money, honoring the flow of your money, honoring what it is that you want long term. And so allowing yourself to sacrifice the things that you really short-term gratification or instant gratification versus long-term. Stop that. Don't touch that. No.
I want to see Grandma.
Can you not touch that, please?
I want to see Grandma.
Hey, Raina, mommy's working. Stop that.
I want to help you.
Okay, no problem, but relax. Show them this card, then. And I really just feel like turn it around. Turn it around.
Oh.
This way. I feel like you can have whatever it is that you want, but you need to know that I feel like what it is that you want completely transforms, and so it transforms what you do with money, how you feel about money. Some of you have just been living in the moment somehow, or haven't been doing it as well, saving money. Stop. Hey. You haven't been doing as well saving money? Okay, you gotta go because you're doing too much. All right, go ahead. Okay. Because I keep losing my train of thought, but I also feel like you need to get excited about this somehow, or what you're saving money for is a creative endeavor. You need to be saving money to go on a brand new journey. Somebody's ready to up and move. Like, you need to. It's time to up and move. Leave where you're at. Leave the state that you're in. Some of you can't. You haven't even been where you're at long. Some of you just moved. You just moved last year. You know, you haven't been there more than a year and a half. You're going to be moving again this year anyway. Some of you are not in a space that's permanent. You need to go where you're at. You think that you're safe, where you're comfortable, but you're not safe. It's giving, I don't know why I keep hearing safe zone. It's time to go elsewhere. You realize this. I'm ready to uproot, uplift my life. You really have to plan for this, prepare for this. But I feel like the universe meets you in the middle. If you decide to start taking care of your money, harvest is out here. You're going to find that you come into some money, or the universe boosts your money somehow. If you start to really save and make progress, you may get a large lump sum of money, some that like shortens the process because of how serious you are about it. I also really feel like someone's ready to stab your ass in the back. I feel like someone sees you as competition, someone who you could be really passionate about or really believe in and want to support, sees you as a threat somehow. I don't even like the energy, but I feel like they get revealed to you. They reveal themselves. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here and continue for part 2 over on Patreon to pull more on this energy, go more in depth on each of these subjects, and see what else, what other messages we can pull up out of here. Yeah, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, give me a donation, follow me on IG, TikTok, check out my music, anything, whatever. It's in the description box below. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.